Hi everyone, it's Eva Pieczak here from Abundant Results Coaching, and today I'd love to share a quick tip that can speed up your manifestations a lot, and this is acting from the end. Acting from the end means that you take actions right now as if you know or you're confident that your goal is gonna manifest at certain time. So most of the time what we do is when something and something happens, this is when I'm going to buy something or prepare something or, So I want to give you an example from my life, just a recent example. So I am running a team incentive for my team to help them, motivate them to achieve their goals and to inspire them to help more people change their lives with our programs. And this team incentive requires them to qualify over the next 3 months. So May, June, July, they have certain goals and targets in terms of how many clients they need to enroll into our coaching programs. And when they do, they qualify for a beautiful weekend retreat here in Spain. So they get to have a private chef dinner in my house on a Friday. They get to have a full half a day on a yacht on Saturday. And also they will be staying in beautiful 5-star hotel here in Spain with a full sea view rooms, like really high end. And living from the end or acting from the end requires me to take actions now before the girls qualify. And what I mean by that, so the logical mind would say, okay, so when they qualify, they have May, June, July, and the retreat is first weekend of October. When they qualify, I'm gonna book everything. So I'm gonna book the private chef, I'm gonna book the yacht, I'm gonna book the everything else when they qualify. But that's not acting from the end. That is, we hope or we convince ourselves to believe that we're going to achieve this goal. Whereas when we act from the end, when we believe and right away, we decided, okay, team qualified, we thank universe that it's already done, we start taking actions like we know it's going to happen. So what I did over past week, I booked a private chef, and just a little side note, I did check cancellations policies, but I'm not really giving them energy. I did go and I booked everything. So I booked the private chef dinner, I booked the yacht, like actually just on Monday I went and I viewed the yacht. So first I sent an email, then I went and I recorded a video, and it was so beautiful because I could send the video to my girls and now they can see themselves on the boat already celebrating them qualifying for the retreat, being there. And I also booked the hotel rooms. I paid all the deposits and all of that. Now, doing that shifted my energy and shifted my team's energy. And what I mean by that is it just shifted me into conviction. I don't hope or wish or convince my mind that the girls will qualify. I feel they will definitely qualify over the next 3 months. And I'm already celebrating and I'm acting like someone who knows that this is going to happen versus someone who hopes that this is going to happen. So another example would be, I ask my girls, what can you do now to prepare for this trip? Could you go and buy yourself a swimsuit that you're going to wear on the yacht? Could you go and buy yourself a dress that you're gonna wear during the private chef dinner? Could you go check your flights and send me all the details so that I'm ready to pay for them and to book them, and so on and so forth. So another example would be acting from the end when, let's say, you run a workshop. So this is something that I've been trained by my mentor for quite some time. When I expect certain results at the end of the month, I am expensing certain money right now, expecting these results. And what I mean by that is maybe I'm gonna go and buy myself something that I really wanna buy. Maybe it's gonna be a Gucci purse or maybe some shoes or something. I'm taking action as from the place of someone who knows and expects that the money is gonna come through, and that action is taken before the money comes through. Or another example, You know, sometimes we might find yourself holding on to paying our bills or making payments at the end of the month, and we are like, when the money comes, then we're gonna make payments. So what I personally do, I make payments knowing that the money is gonna come. That's also acting from the end. And usually money circulates and comes in right after I actually pay the money. Why is that? Because if you're holding on to the payments and you're not expensing them, what happens is universe picks up your energy, right? Not your what you say you want. Oh, I'm expecting this amount of clients and this amount of money, but what your actions are showing that you're expecting. And holding on to money and not paying the expenses shows that you're doubtful and you're unsure whether the money is going to come this month and whether you're going to have enough to pay your bills. So it's energetics, and the universe always responds to your energetics. So I want you to think about, is there something that you can do that would help you act from the end? So depending what your goal is, if you want to buy a dream house, maybe you could buy a pot plant for your house. I mean, things that are obvious, I'm sure you guys already know this, but go and view these houses as if you're about to buy them. Go and meet mortgage broker and discuss all the options and, you know, how you're going to pay and how much you need to have per month or have in a deposit to pay for that house. Start acting like you know this is coming, like you know this house is already yours. And then any other examples that you can think of. How can I act from the end? Because what this does, I tell you what it did for me and for my team. We are so inspired that the energy of acting from the end, just for me, it invoked my conviction versus hoping that my team qualifies. I know my team qualifies. And as a result of that, we've been attracting more and more clients than usual. And this is the same what it did for my team. So it's a beautiful technique that can help you speed up your manifestations. And I want you to sit down and think a little bit, how can I act from the end more? So enjoy implementing and have a beautiful day.